crash. Don't crash, Mr. Replay. Yeah, it didn't. Okay, what's up, everybody? It's BBKDRAGOON, and welcome to another replay review. Today, we're hopping on board with GamerX742 for a gold FFA game here on Regret. Oh, look. When they're stepping, it's just funny. They go plop, plop, plop. So you get an awesome spawn here, probably the best spawn on the map. Now, look at the time. 11:55 is when it was picked up. That means the next OS is going to be at 9:55 before we get any further into the game. Am I really stuck in the ceiling? Wow, look, I think I just went through I think I just broke the camera out of the map. I totally just broke the camera out of the map. I've never been able to do that before. This is cool. Halo 5 replay mode never disappoints. I'm trying to get it back in and I can't. I'm stuck inside this piece of geometry here. I'm like inside the middle thing, so I can slide around the floor. Oh, maybe I can get back. Oh, look at this rib cage. That's cool. This is really cool, actually. All right, what happens if I press Y? Will it lock me back? Okay, it locks me back on. I need to do that more. I bet if I use third person and push it into geometry, I can break the camera out of the map a little bit more. Things you want to pay attention to on this map. The plasma caster. Down at the red base entrance and the blue base entrance is a carbine, which is helpful for this map. You've got the storm rifle, and there are, I think there's storm rifles up top still, aren't they? What did they replace these with? Where did they put it? I thought there was one up and around here. I can't remember, but anyway, storm rifle, carbine, caster, OS. Those are the things you want to remember. 9:55, next OS. So you've been playing since Halo... Halo free, because you got a free kill right there. Oh my goodness. And I think this one too. Yeah, watch this. This guy's like, no, I give up on life. Please don't shoot me. And he runs away. And this guy's going to get the caster. You're going to push in. Guy behind him ends up animating him right before you end up getting the kill. So you've asked me to call you Pippin. I will do that, sir. During my pre-screening, I got about 70% of the way through the replay, and I can just easily tell you the main thing that you want to focus on is your accuracy, gunfighting, and grenades. All three of which are extremely lacking, and it's the grenades that are going to get you in trouble over and over again. Your comfort on aiming shows up in every gunfight. That's a kill that you can't miss. That's a kill that you can't miss. That guy wasn't shooting back at you for a very long time. You can't drop kills like that. Your lack of confidence in your aim means that halfway through a lot of your gunfights, you throw a nade. Or at the beginning of a gunfight, you throw a nade. Or during the middle of the gunfight, you'll switch to your assault rifle because you're more comfortable with that weapon than you are the precision weapons. That's not going to fly. And your grenade usage is honestly the thing that's going to get you in trouble over and over and over again in this match. Now, this is a pretty good BR kill here. I have a suspicion that you're playing on too high of a sensitivity. You can't necessarily tell when we're in this, like, just normal gunfight stuff, but when you turn around, I see how fast it goes. It's very uncomfortable for you to keep your crosshairs on the opponent. And that's even, yes, I know theater mode has terrible tracking issues with the crosshairs. Double nades, both of them not connecting. You know, that guy was one shot. So let's take a look at that real quick. Hopefully it doesn't back it up too far. Oh, and of course the fast forward bug hasn't been fixed. Hopefully Anvil thing, the September update, will fix a lot of the replay bugs that have been going down. Come on. So fast forward doesn't actually fast forward. It just makes people move a little bit faster. Shield's popped. His shield is popped right here. So your goal, bring that crosshair onto rock and pull the trigger. That's all you need to do. Fate gives you a huge advantage here because he animates rock. He goes for the assassination, which gives you an extra 1.5 to 2 seconds to shoot him. And instead, you opt to slam the left bumper and throw another grenade. Nope, you just missed your opportunity at that kill, ending up having no conversion out of the whole thing. You got a guy weak, let another player take him out for you. Stop throwing grenades as often. When you use grenades as a defensive tool and resource, or to clean up an opponent, that's when they're best. They won't work mid-gunfight. They won't work mid-gunfight, and you just slow down everything because you're stuck in this animation that you shouldn't be stuck in. Check it out. It's 9:51. You timed that very well. That's nice. Now, this has been up for about 4 or 5 seconds. So you run over, pick it up, and next, 9:48. Mental note, so we're going to be back down here around 7:48 to either contest it or take it ourselves. On the plus side, your skins of your weapons I really love. So, nope. Didn't need to throw that nade. Gets the kill. No, don't do it. Look what's in front of you. Do not do this. You've got an OS. Rip OS. Don't go through the tangerines. You had ample time to think about that and see it. And that guy's got a caster. Honestly, I would get out of here. I would not challenge this guy. I would get out of here and find another engagement. He's got the height advantage above you, and he's got the caster. It's going to be hard to win. Did he bail? Okay, he did bail. You got very lucky. Wasted grenade. Totally wasted grenade. Goes back up. Magnum should be out if you're not in storm rifle distance. That's a good nade. That's a good nade. Yep, that's a defensive nade. That's a corner nade. As you're being pushed by somebody, you throw it down at their feet, they walk into it, they die. That's the most optimal use for a grenade, and that's the best resource you have in your kit. Good kill. Bad nade. Wasted nade. Those are all wasted resources every time you're doing that. Good pickup there on the carbine. Bad nade. You're wasting time. You're stuck in an animation. And you die. Don't throw the nade at the start of the fight or the mid of the fight. The person's going to see it. They're going to dodge it very easily, and you're going to be stuck in the throwing animation. You guys, when it comes to gunfighting, this is a very important basic thing. And you need to imprint it into your gameplay. I guarantee you, Pippin, if you are more reserved with those grenades, and you start focusing on using the Magnum more, being comfortable with your aim, not having to rely on the automatic weaponry, you're going to see improvements. Yeah, you're going to win. Or, excuse me, die there. Needle bomb took you out. I do like that the wireframes are working, at least for free-for-all. Don't forget about the carbine. There's a carbine down there. Picks up storm rifle. That's a good option. Ooh. That was a great nade by that dude. Not much you could have done. Hopefully, you know, next time when you're lifting up, quick left, right look. But, again, wouldn't look too deep into that. Plasma caster's up. We know the OS is going to be up in about 10 to 15 seconds, so you want to make your way down there to start contesting that. You now have 2 automatic weapons and no precision weaponry. Well, you now have the bolt shot, but I would have kept the Magnum for sure. Okay, it's a fine trade, but you're missing your opportunity to get down underground. And you also had a weapon switch mid-fight, so if you had the storm rifle out or the Magnum out, you might have been able to secure that kill, had you held on to the Magnum. Okay, so we've missed the OS timing here. Unless you drop down and nobody's going for it, we've missed the OS timing. And now it's going to be tough to actually time when the next OS is going to come up. Let's see if you drop down. Oh my gosh, and you get it. It's been sitting here for like 15 or 20 seconds and nobody touched it. So at least you did come down here and confirm it. A little tip for you, because you could have died there. When you grab OS, if you thrust, it'll cancel the animation. There's a couple of ways you can cancel the animation. The easiest way is to thrust after you've picked it up. It'll cancel the animation, and the moment the OS starts charging upwards, you're invulnerable. So you can take as much damage as you want. This is just sloppy gunfights, dude. You got to sort your accuracy out. I really think you're probably playing on too high of a sensitivity. Turns around, throws a blind nade. Okay. Let's go look for the next engagement going down. You hear these guys fighting, and you decide to interrupt it. Good. Good completion. That's the kind of kills I want to see right there. There was no mid-nade throw. You just BR'd him down. Stop moving. You're pinging the radar every time you move. Lots of time. Lots of time. Back up. Back up. Back up. Dude, back up. Don't walk into the tangerines. You've got the advantage of the position here. Back up. Force him into it. Okay, good. And feather that trigger on the storm rifle. It's more accurate. Same thing with the AR. If you're actually feathering the trigger instead of just holding it straight down. You're going to get better accuracy. They both have an element of bloom there. These nades are driving me up a wall, dude. These nades are driving me up a wall. You've got to stop just throwing them so arbitrarily. Radar, radar. Ooh, gonna kill that should have been there. Good, grabs the tangerines. Swaps to the tangerines. That's a good touch. That's a good touch. What's gonna go on here? Controlling top mid. I like this. Caster up in 10 seconds. Being ready to hopefully slay some people here. Sees him on the... Oh my gosh! You almost gave up your back to him. That was very scary. Okay, that was just awkward. It's very awkward. 720, I think, was the last OS. So 520 is the next OS. The caster's being picked up pretty regularly. You've not had your hands on the caster yet this game. Don't forget about the carbine. Bottom mid. Now you're gonna push up. Or not. It's going down. I'm trying it down. That's a good nade. That was a good nade because he had tangerines. Just get in there and finish it. Nice. Well done. End up getting the kill on the AFK player. Swaps to the Magnum. Good. Keep that Magnum out. No. Right there. No, 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 no. You have every advantage in the world. Slow down your shots. Land your shots. He's not looking at you. You landed 3 shots before he turned and looked at you. And then you throw the nade mid-fight. That guy's going to see the nade. He's going to thrust forward. He's going to dodge it. It's so easy to not be hit by that. And you've lost all the momentum. You just gave up this fight. More comfort with the Magnum needed. You need octagon time. You need some 1v1 time with a friend to just practice shooting. Shouldn't be roaming with a close-range automatic weapon. You should be roaming with that Magnum up, ready to go. And I think you still end up getting the kill on him. Throws the nade and have enough time to swap weapons. At higher level play, you won't have that amount of time. At higher level play, the guy who lands the perfect kill with the Magnum is going to win. If you just drop a single shot, let alone have the time to throw a nade, you will lose the fight. All right, did somebody pick up OS yet? Because OS should have been like 520, so I'm assuming somebody else has already picked it up. Can't tell. Caster, I think somebody already picked up. Yeah, I don't know what the next timing on the caster was. But you're not far away from the lead, and if you change these habits, you'll hop into platinum in a second. Nice, okay, that guy was weak. Back down, back down. Don't throw those nades. Stop it. Driving me up a wall. And to the people in the comments who are saying you can use nades more so than just defense, you're 100% right, but you shouldn't be throwing them mid-gunfight. Especially in these 1v1 engagements. Yeah, these are lack of comfort. You should win this fight. What, you just forget about him? No. 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 It's sloppy, dude. It's really sloppy. We've got to tighten up those gunfights for sure. Because positioning-wise, I'm not seeing too terribly much that I would change. Like, I'd fight over caster a little bit more, and I'd be more focused on the OS. Maybe picking up carbine some more, but in general, it's not terrible. It's just this. It's the grenade throws. Wasting. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Good stick. Nice stick. I get a little scared when people thrust jump around a corner, though. You lose that evasion tool. Okay. We're going to forget that ever happened. Nobody saw that. Yes. Yes. No. No. Oh, my gosh. You are only getting those kills because that other person just didn't know. And you left the caster there, too, dude. You should not have won that fight. But, okay, you win the fight. Pick this guy up. That's your rocket launcher of this map. That is the power weapon of this map. It's free kills. What are you doing? That's what you're doing. Okay. GG. I will see you in the bullet points, good sir. So the positives were you started out pretty well with a great OS spawn and you picked up the first one, timing it pretty well. You ended up not rushing into too many gunfights unprepared. But what's holding you back is your comfort on the sticks. Switching weapons mid-fight and throwing grenades mid-fight. It's going to get you in trouble. How do we remedy that? You start forcing yourself to fight with precision weapons like the Magnum, BR, and Carbine. You'll notice that they end up being extremely powerful at multiple distances. The AR is good. The Storm Rifle is great. But they can't be something you rely on so heavily that you're uncomfortable using your Magnum. You shouldn't ever be roaming with an automatic weapon out, because then you're just hoping the person in your line of sight is in close range when you bump into them. If they're at mid to long range and they're a skilled precision player, you lose that fight every single time. Grenades, using them as a defensive tool and for cleaning up kills are their primary purpose. They are power weapons, and you need to think of them as such. You did a great job timing the OS at the start, but then that ran out of steam a little bit later. So Octagon, that's a great way to practice gunfighting with somebody. 1v1s, custom games, these are all very low pressure environments. And make sure you're playing on maps that allow you to just have these very intense, long gunfight sessions where it's not focused on picking up rocks or power weapons or OS or anything like that. It's just back and forth Magnum fights, back and forth sniper fights, back and forth BR fights. And if you remedy these things, instantly platinum. And that's going to propel you towards diamond. So thanks for the replay. I apologize if I was a little bit overly critical. It just breaks my heart seeing so many of these like big situations where you're in the advantage and then seeing it get thrown away with habits that are, something you can break pretty quickly. So have a great day. Thanks for submitting the replay. You guys all have a great week, and we'll see you next time.